Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to Tori Talks. And if you see me looking left or right, I'm checking out my video just to make sure that it's okay. But happy birthday, best one! It's my best friend's birthday, my best friend in the whole wide world. We call each other B.F.I.T.W.W. Happy birthday, best one! I'm gonna have to get you on here real soon so we can talk about some stuff. I haven't had you on the podcast yet. So I'll have to have you on here. And if my voice sounds a little stuffy, I am stuffy. I don't know why. I woke up stuffy this morning. And so yeah. But I just want to come on here and just talk about friendships. Since it is my best friend's birthday. And I'll talk about like the true meaning of friendships. How do you know if you have a true friend or not? Things like that. And, just comment and let me know what you think about friendships and how long your longest friendship is. So, to me, a friend is someone that you can confide in, someone that you think, not that you think, but someone that you can rely on. And excuse me, my cell phone wants to start ringing. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Someone that you can confide in, someone that you can rely on, someone who is not afraid to tell you um, the right thing, not just the things that you want to hear, um, and someone who shares the same values as you. Now, you may not agree on everything, but at least those core values you all share. And I think it's important that as Christians that we find a friend who is also a Christian. Why do I say that? Because you all can pray together, you all can go to church together, fellowship together, and even like we're in the social media world, right? And so the things that you might share with your friends, they won't be obnoxious or obscene. That you all both can enjoy those things. Not saying that Christians don't watch or listen to obnoxious or obscene things, but it's just not something that we want to always watch. And so having that Christian friend or Christian best friend, it'll balance everything out. Um, and I can say that my best one, my B.F.I.T.W.W., we do, or we are able to share those types of things. So thank you, best one. I love you, best one. Also, let me think. So I didn't really write anything down. And I didn't write anything down because I've been told that I sound scripted. So I did think about the subject, but I didn't write anything down because I didn't want to go back and forth between my notes that I've written down. So we'll see how this episode really goes. um, and it won't be long because it's just myself. Um, so it won't be a long episode. But as far as friendships, I've already stated, what the main things I think are important in a friendship. And so I'll talk a little bit about my specific friendships. And it's also good to have friends who can contribute different things to your life, right? Because we don't have it all ourselves. And so it may be some things that we want to have, and God just didn't bless us with those attributes or things like that. So it's good to have friends who do exhibit those attributes that we may want for ourselves, and not um, and not be jealous of those friends, right? Because I mean, being jealous does absolutely nothing. It being jealous of your friends especially, it's horrible. um it's horrible. And so I think that we should just love our friends for who they are and love ourselves for who we are. So my circle, it's a small circle, but my circle, each friend to me, and maybe, maybe on the outside everyone looks the same, but to me everyone exhibits something completely different, right? And so um my very best friend, my best friend in the whole wide world, he's a male. He's my only, well, no, I have another male friend, but he is my best male friend. um and he is just amazing. I've already said his name, Brandon. I won't say anybody else's name though. But Brandon, he's a great husband, um, a loving father. Um, he he's also a minister, and he a son, a brother, and out of all of those relationships, like I have not seen him act differently towards anyone. So he's true. Um, except for his wife. He spoils his wife very much. But he's supposed to. And but I've never seen him act differently with anyone in any of those relationships. And and when we don't talk that often. But when we talk for a very, very, very long time because we have a lot to catch up with. Um, and so I may tell him about a situation, and that situation becomes kind of like a not a counseling session, but a vent session. And so I'm venting to him, and at the end, he listens to me too. He listens, and at the end of it, he'll say something that I really didn't think of or I didn't want to think of, but that's just him being truthful and honest with me. And I appreciate that because not every one of your friends are going to do that for you. Luckily though, my friends they will definitely tell me, um, Tori, that's not right. Tori, no, we're not gonna do that. So I'm just grateful to have those types of friends because I don't want yes men and yes women in my life. They that gets you absolutely nowhere because you're always going to think that you're in the right in every situation, and that's just not the case. And again, excuse my, I don't know what's going on this morning. Um, and also, so like my um my other friends, excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't want to say any names, but I have this other duo. I'm gonna call them a duo, and they'll know who they are when they listen. This duo, they man, they hard on me. They are hard on me, but I need that. I appreciate it, and they're very, in my opinion, they're very opposite, and they've always said that opposites attract. One is, well, they both like to have a great time whenever they go somewhere, but one is more free, and more exploratory, if that's even a word. Exploratory, I think that's a word. And the other one is a little more reserved, not as reserved as I am, but the other one is a little bit more reserved. And so when I talk to them either together or separately, it's crazy that they say the same exact thing. I'm like, how are y'all saying the same thing, but y'all act so differently? But they tell me the same exact thing, and I'm like, I want you to be on my side. But I don't want to say they're never on my side because they are on my side. That's why they're telling me what they're telling me. But um, but I love them. They're the best friends a girl could ever want, and they're my friends. So no, you can't have them. um, yeah. So um, and then I have another friend who's been my friend for a very, very long time, my BFF. Um, my alarm is going off again. I think it's almost time for me to leave. Yeah, it's almost time for me to leave. But I'm sorry. Um, but my BFF, we have been through everything together. Um, not once has judgment been passed. Um, but she's the type that she'll say her piece, but she'll also say, I know you're still gonna do whatever you want to do. And she's right, I will. Um, but she'll say her piece and then she'll just let me still do whatever it is that I want to do. And I appreciate that as well because, she knows that she's going to do what she wants to do as well. So, she understands me. She knows, like we kind of act similar in terms of listening to people. We don't really listen to people. No, it's not our style. Um, and she's an amazing mother, amazing daughter, sister, friend. Um, yeah, she's just amazing. Amazing cook. Even though she doesn't like to cook anymore. But but yeah, whenever she cooks, I'll go over there and get something to eat from her. Cause y'all know I'm greedy. Um and then I'm going to talk about two more friends. I don't really know um three more friends. So the other guy friend that I have, we've been friends, since 2007 maybe, so 15 years. I think 2007, maybe 2008. I don't know. But if you want to know any secrets about me, that's the person you go to because I tell him, not my B.F.I.T.W.W., but I tell this other guy friend everything. And I think I did that well because we're just so close, and so we talk all the time. But I know that when I tell him something, that's where it stays. It goes nowhere else. And my mom is texting me at 6:39 a.m. Hold on, guys. Yes, I'm fine. Sorry, guys. Um, so I think I do that because I don't know. Maybe people wouldn't expect him to know everything. I don't know, but he definitely knows everything. So and my friends, they're going to know who knows everything at the end of this recording. Um, and then I have, and I yeah, like I said, I can confide in him, and I know that it stays right there. So that being able to confide in someone is very important in friendships, um, because you don't want to tell one person something, and then the whole world knows because that's just not what friends do. Um, so my last two friends, I'm gonna do them separately, but my last two friends, one of them I've been knowing for mm, 20 years. Oh my goodness. 20 years. We went to high school together. We were on the cheerleading team together. Um, she knows a lot of my secrets, not all of them, and I know a lot of hers. And we travel together, so we know that side as well. Because when you travel, you may let your hair down just a little bit more than when you're at home, and I know I do. Um, I dance a little bit more. I sing a little bit more. I just have a good time when I'm out of town, and so she sees that side of me. And again, I think we build each other up because although she's a mother, outside of being a mother, we share almost the same life. We're both hard workers, and so we talk about work, job stress and just job, um, not friendships, but job relationships with others, because we work so much. We both are Christians, so we invite each other to church services, and we attend each other's church services. I usually attend hers whenever they have like family and friends day. Um, and if they have like a prayer breakfast or something like a special event, that's usually when I attend her church, and she attends mine like usually during revival, or we'll even go to a different church together. So having those types of friends who you can worship with is very important as well. Um, what did I say? We both workaholics. We both love God, and her daughter is my niece because that's my sister. And I have to say that because if I don't, she's going to kill me. Yeah, and then my last friend, or friends, it's a duo. I met them in law school, and and just the sweetest people, um, the most gracious people. Um, oh, I have another one. Oh my goodness, I'm never gonna end this episode. But that duo, they're just so sweet, so kind to me. Um, for my birthday this year, they surprised me. Well, one of them, I knew I was going eat with them. And she said, "Oh yeah, I have a surprise, by the way." I said, "A surprise for me?" Like, that's not important. That's not necessary. Not important, but that's not necessary. And she said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, what's a surprise?" She said, "A person." I said, "A person." So now I'm thinking, like, who is this person? I said, "I know she didn't call so and so because she don't even have so and so's number." But she had invited one of our other friends from law school who I'm very close with as well. And excuse me, and it was just a lovely time. It was so beautiful. I was really surprised. Yeah, and we had a good evening. It was just wonderful. And then my last friend, um, I don't want to say her name, but I want to say her name. Um, she asked me to be in her wedding a couple of years ago. Last year? Last year. Well, she asked me almost 2 years ago, and so the wedding was last year. And oh my God, y'all, this lady is the friend that I needed. The friend that I knew I needed too, because she is so thoughtful. Um, a woman of God, first of all. Before I even say thoughtful, a woman of God is what she is. But she's thoughtful, she's honest, she's pure. I never knew how to say that word. Pure. I don't know. Pure. 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 She's honest, thoughtful, pure, true, truthful, true to herself, true to her Southern University, SU. And now she's raising her daughter to be the same exact way. It's so funny. Watching those videos that she posts, and everyone's going to know who I'm talking about by when I say that part. Um, yeah, she is definitely the friend that I knew I needed. And I said this podcast episode wouldn't be too long, but here I am at 20 minutes. I can talk, y'all. And so this all started off as saying happy birthday to my best one. And then I evolved into talking about my friends, which was beautiful. Um, so I said all of that to say this once again, pick your friends wisely. You don't have to be friends with everyone. Everyone is not your friend. They may be your associate, they may be your colleague, they may be a business partner, but they may not be your friend. And that's okay. That is okay. And so we just have to remember when we're picking our friends, that they're the type of friends that God wants us with. Um, and so yeah, pray on it. You don't have to say, "Oh, we're friends." Pray on it. See if that's really who God wants you to be friends with, and let me know how that turns out for y'all. And let me know about some of your friends. Like some of your friendships, and I can go on and on and on, and maybe I'll have them on. And then you can guess which friend I'm talking about. Yeah, that may be pretty cool. That may be pretty cool. Um, I'll send a text to them and see when they can record. But happy birthday, best one. And this was fun. This was fun. Um, so I'll see y'all next time. Bye.